In this session, you will learn a very simple but a powerful way to deal with stressful feelings. Grief usually comes unannounced. Sometimes we may go through a lot, and there are times when we wake up, we don't really find ourselves in the best of mood, or there could be some complex emotions which are troubling us. These emotions, be it complex or simple, or if it has been a result of grief, a negative experience, a personal loss, or a major setback or failure that may have happened in the past, today could be a day where you are feeling not really as good as you want to feel. This simple exercise will actually help you connect with your feeling and get over it. It's a simple 4-step method which you could use anytime when you're filled with stressful feelings, but you just don't know what to do about it. Let's get started. Before you begin this exercise, I request you that you find yourself in a place where you're not likely to be disturbed for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you have a quiet room and no distractions. While you find this place for yourself, take a comfortable position, pause and take few deep breaths. Make sure that you're breathing deeply into the stomach. If you're new to this technique, you can also place your hand onto your stomach, place your feet flat on the floor, and feel the stomach rising and falling. Take full deep breaths. Friends, the idea behind this activity is basically helping you, which you could practice at any part of the day, to label complex emotions. So now that you found a place, you found your silent moment and a comfortable position, you can choose to close your eyes and take these deep breaths, or you could choose to gaze downward on the floor while you do so. Try to be there with your silence for some time. Continue on with your breathing. After a few seconds, notice how you're feeling inside your body without judging. When I say without judging, do not get into a self-criticize mode. Instead, just be yourself. Just notice how you feel. You could also say out loud how you're feeling if you prefer that way. Or you could simply tell yourself how you're feeling. This method, where we anchor our breath, find a silent moment to connect with our inner feelings, actually help us to reconnect back to our inner self, and also help us label our emotions sometimes when we find it very difficult to put a tap on why is it that we are going through this. Once you find how you're feeling, as a next step, you could use any of these affirmations that you see on the screen. Now, since you have labeled your emotion, now you are a bit aware of how you feel. You need to follow it through with these positive affirmations. You could use any that you see on your screen, or you could make one of your own. Once you're through with your affirmations, give yourself another few minutes. Reflect and learn to answer these two questions before we move ahead. If you find yourself comfortable writing about it, you could do that as well. So now that you had labeled your emotions, now that you followed it up with a positive affirmation, ask yourself, what's important about this feeling that you've just labeled? Followed by, what did I learn from this? The best outcome of this practice is it helps you to calm down. And it raises your self-awareness, which is the key to really manage your emotions in the most effective way, not just your stress. You could return to the day once you're done with this exercise. You could repeat this anytime you find yourself overwhelmed with too many complex emotions that may follow up after a negative event or an experience you've just been through. Practice it, and as more self-aware you become, as more you're able to label your emotions, the more clarity you may find what is getting you or keeping you stuck, and why is it that you are bombarded with complex emotions that return back to you again and again. This exercise is very simple, but it has profound effects, provided we just simply follow through, or perhaps just write if in case you prefer writing to doing it. Thank you. I hope you found this little activity useful to really manage your stressful feelings. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.